Okay, so just arrived on Egilsay. I think that's how you say it. Wow, it's like an hour and a quarter ferry journey over here. Bit of a pain in the arse. Oh yeah, so this is my Orkney tour. Third day, I think. Yeah, there's a northerly wind and it is absolutely freezing. I mean, I'm not even joking. I say absolutely freezing northerly wind. I can't believe it. When I cycle to work in the depths of winter, it doesn't bother me that much. But wow, it's so cold. I've got my soft shell on. Not soft shell. Well, I've got my soft shell under it, but I've got my down jacket on. I never cycle with my down jacket. Never. Like I say, even in the depths of winter, it's so cold. I mean, obviously, the top half of the body's okay. My legs not too bad. I've got my tights on first time, but my face, oh, terrible. So it's not going to be a big tour. This, I think, 22 kilometres. Small island. I'm at the mercy of the ferry scheduling. It'll probably only take me a couple of hours, but ferry don't come back until 5 o'clock, which is, well, it's just one of those things, isn't it? So this looks like the end of the road on the west side of the island. I don't understand this, because even the brochure I've got says you could go much further, but that's just going into a farm. So, buggery. That's all I've got to say about that. See, what annoys me about this, you get this down in Peak District, like where I live. They have like rights of way and paths and everything. They go through farms, and you like walk into this farm. You think, can I really walk across someone literally through the middle of the farmyard? And in one instance, down near Artington, it was through someone's backyard. I mean, it was a big backyard. They had a couple of donkeys in it, but it literally intersected between. So cut the backyard in half. It was very strange. And obviously, if the owners of that property don't want to like encourage people walking across it, they could just let it go to rack and ruin. But in this case, where it's someone's backyard, they'd actually made efforts to make a path through it. But the map shows you can go much further than what I've just been. So I don't know what to make of that. I really don't. Tell you what, now I've turned round, the wind there's virtually no wind. It's all on my back and I can't feel it at all. It's amazing. So when I run round, say, that's what it's called, this island, that island, I kept seeing construction, a turret type thing, and on this island, this is what it was, St Magnus Church. On my little map to show this path, and it looks as if actually done a map. This should take us right to the beach. I'm hoping I can cycle all the way down there. Now there's another St Magnus Memorial. So meet at church, and now we're going to the memorial. Okay. At least I know I can actually get to the other side of the island here, to that beach. Make an ideal body, wouldn't it? There's never any shops or anything on these islands. Isn't that big island, the Rousey? There was no shop near ferry terminal, so you thought, well, someone had a shop, wouldn't you? So my bloody computer just steered me into basically a field. But even though there's a sign with the arrow pointing straight on, I thought it said left, so I turned left. Oh, I hate these big stones. Yeah, this is interesting. That's some I might have my dinner up there. I haven't had it yet. Look at this. I don't know if you can see that. How blue the water is. Really nice. There's the Mula Negra, a brand new bench. Brand new. Looks as if it just put there yesterday. So, some beach. I don't think there's any name for it. So I don't know whether you could see that, but that trail, it's got me going all the way up and around there. In reality, it stopped there. Now, whether I could have gone further, I don't know. If I get time later on, I might go. It's such a small island. This trail here is the one I've just gone down. When it got me to turn left, I didn't turn left, I went straight on. There's a clear path for it. But, looking all there, there's a bit of a path. Now, I'm reluctant to do it because I get my wet feet and everything. But even though it's rained, it is wet, but the wind's like drying everything. So I'm going to have a little walk over there. So I keep going on about not wanting to get my feet wet. Well, I've just trod in that. It's puddle. I thought it was just sand, but the water's so clear. So now my feet are wet. I mean, it's puddle. It went over edges. Salty water, it destroyed my shoes. Wow. Where all water splashed up on me, it's already crystallising into salt. It's amazing. Oh. Don't know if you can see that. So I've just gone past the St Magnus Monument, back onto Main Road almost. The whole island's empty. Like, apart from people that live here. I think so one or two people got off with me. Jesus, every time like, there's no one, look around, there's no one. But I get up to St Magnus Church, they're there. I've just come back to that St Magnus Monument. I thought I would have a look at that, have a look round. They're there, so I'm going to go back to those two places. Took my down off, put well, it's my rain jacket, a thin rain jacket on, light rain jacket, but thinking it would be like a wind cheater, but there's been a lulling wind. I haven't even got my gloves on, my hands aren't really cold. It's totally different to what when I just started out, what, half an hour ago? Really strange. But once the wind gets up, you do feel the cold. I'm not the computer saying this way. Wow, this is a good view. So that is looking over Egilsay. Yeah, those geese are circling around now. They're going to come back into the field. Wow, that is a good view. You've got to take a photo of that. The trouble is, when you take a photo, obviously it's much smaller on your little smartphone. That is really good, really nice. Like I say, yesterday it was all cloudy. In fact, looking over there, you can see it on the biggest hills on Rousey, that one over there, they were covered in mist. It were shit, to be quite honest with you. I even curtailed some of me track because I knew I wouldn't be able to see anything. So this is another one of those things. There's an open gate and everything, but there are no style or sign saying there's like access to it. But what you're meant to do, the commute takes me right to end to that bit of land. So I'm going to go down here. Someone said I don't know. Yeah. Hello, you just open it. So yeah, I opened the gate and just went through it. It weren't locked, so, you know. God, I'm such a rebel. So there's this gap in the fencing, so I'm assuming you can go through it. Don't know if there's any access up near the house. I've not really looked. Don't think there is, but I'm going down to have a look. I'm going to walk over to Island. Oh, it's not an island. I don't know what you call it. As usual, I can't find anything on Google about it. but I'm going to have a little look at it. So this is whatever it is, derelict house. Thought it, look at that, that looks good, doesn't it? So at least I've completed one bit of me commute tours, one of the sections, only by going through a load of gates that I probably shouldn't have gone through, I don't know. So the bike's just up there, I'm going back. I think it's taking me to the other side of Ireland. I've crisscrossed Ireland a bit, so yeah, let's get back up that hill. So once again, this sort of shows how clear the water is. You can see that. It's really nice. I thought because they did a lot of oil, I don't know why, but I thought because they did a lot of oil well drilling up here in North Sea, I thought there'd be a film oil over the top of everything. Yeah, guess not. must degrade in with nature, and he selects the release. So I'm going back up that track now. It is up. Coming down it are easy, just freewheeling. So this is going to be a bit more trickier. Just seen time's flying by. Didn't realise how late it were. So I'm going to try and make a bit of progress. 20 to 4. It's 5 to 5. Ferry comes. We're only halfway round. After that first bit, I thought I'd get around it in a couple of hours, but get distracted, don't I? So I just got back to where I turned off to that derelict house and the gates. Yeah, so I just looked at my phone. This is a spur, it's quite a way down. See how far I can get down. Going up's much harder than going down. Almost at main road again. I think I won't be turning left, so I'm still moving away from the ferry. See these black cows everywhere. Don't know what breed they are. Egilsay? Egilsay this is. I always think Orcadian is ginger, but no, I think these are them, aren't they? Prime cut. Is this something? Is that a trig point? Alright, so it must be I's place on Egilsay. Wow, I've seen a trig point for a while. Not been doing much walking with my bad knees in it. Ha! Trig point, eh? Got take a photo with the little negra there, I think. That island over there, I don't think that one, well, it's got a name, but you can't get to it. But the one just beyond it you might be able to see. That's Egilsay. I was on there on Monday, were it? Sunday. But this has been the best day, mainly because all the mist has lifted. It's not even been as cold as I thought it would be. I mean, I've took my gloves off, so that tells you something. When I started, I had my down jacket on, gloves, and I was absolutely frozen. Just not even got my gloves on, so that's strange, isn't it? Power of the sun. There you go, no visitor vehicle beyond access beyond this point. So that's another one. Route that says I could go much further than that, but that sign obviously says not. So yeah, I'm cycling into wind now. Much better when you're on my back. It didn't feel as if there were any wind at all. So yeah, so I'm just going straight back to Ferryport now. I'm just going to nip into those St Magnus things. Hope there's no one there. But yeah, no, it's a shame I couldn't go a bit further. But hey ho. Wow. So when you're just going on a straight road, you make good time. Probably took me 10 minutes, if that. Just going down to have a look at this, whatever it was. It's memorial. St Magnus Memorial. Memory lights. So, take a photo of that, post it. There's RSPB. So I'm assuming this is all owned by the RSPB and managed. So this is the, I'm pretty sure it was the St Magnus Memorial. The island in the background, it was Egilsay, I believe. Egilsay. What's that say? Erected by the rector and congregation of the Church of St Magnus, the martyr by London Bridge. I don't know. And the minister and congregation of St Magnus Cathedral, Kirkwall, to mark the traditional spot where Earl Magnus was slain AD 1116, and to commemorate the octocentenary of St Magnus Cathedral. I don't really get that London Bridge bit. I'll have to look it up, maybe. So there you go. That's Roundsea in the background there. So we'll just go and have a look at his castle. Which way did I go? Yeah. Oh yeah. So that's looking over towards the mainland. Tigwall, Rowsley, Wyre, keep saying Weir, don't know, Wyre, and some island in the background there. Or it might be the head of the mainland, I don't know. But if I turn you around, is the St Magnus Cathedral, I believe that's what it is. Don't know how old these go. Hold on, countryside code, close the gates. So this, you can see from Roundsea. See that island over there? That's Westry. I will be going over there on Saturday. Out to 2000, so there are recent ones still using it. So that looks pretty awesome, that. There you go, and that's looking down at the ferry port. Just scan you around. Look at that. I mean, yesterday you couldn't see any of this. A bit of a shame, really. So this is the St Magnus Cathedral. I always thought cathedrals would be sort of bigger, but obviously not on islands. Yeah, they closed it off because of falling even stonework. So it's the 16th of August 2022. This is my tour of Orkney. I'm island hopping from place to place. I've been in Egilsay, looking over those Rousey, what I did yesterday. That was much mistier and foggier yesterday. It really spoilt it. Cut it short a little bit on certain sections on Rousey, just because it's so foggy. It was pointless doing it. You couldn't see the island, let alone all the other islands. Like now you can see Westry over there. I believe it's Westry. Looks as if it's got a beach. So this is me done for today. I'm just going to make my way down to the ferry. got to take a photo.